also excellent to ride. The changes you see today are no console on the tank. Tank is completely empty. And that is so that I can change out the tank with just a tank and have the instrumentation and the power switch and everything off of the tank. I don't like it on the tank. It's not clean. It requires you to look down too much to see speed or other instrumentation like turn signal indicators, stuff like that. So what I did was I bought a Dakota Digital instrument for a 2002 version Harley and have mounted it on this motorcycle. And that plus putting an LED headlight on it has moved the ball forward. So I'll show you the details. So here's what it looks like from the driver's seat now. The tank is completely clean and the Dakota Digital speedometer, tachometer, turn signal indicators, oil light indicator, all the indicators that were on the tank are now part of this instrument package. The instrument itself does not come with a container, a can to mount it in, so I had to fabricate this can and mount it on the same pedestal as the new headlight. So I manufactured this aluminum mounting point that screws right into the Springer. And when I made the can, I extended one side to contain the key. So the start-stop key is right here on the edge of the can. The headlight, I forget the brand, sits right in front of it. So between the two, they still form a very thin profile for the bike and end up looking really cool, I think. Here's what it looks like from the driver's seat. So you notice that the instrument package is directly behind the headlight. So you don't lose any visibility looking forward once the headlight's mounted. And the instrument panel completely covers the back of it. So when you switch on the new instrument, it shows no oil pressure, neutral. What I gained a tachometer, and once I have the gearing set, let's see, you have to train it for what gear you're in based upon your RPM and your speed, and then you'll have an indicator for what gear you're in, which is really cool. You can change the colors, background color, the needle color, etc. So in that I gained a tachometer, and I'll have a gear indicator on it. What I lost was a fuel gauge. So taking the instrument panel off, and when I switch the tank, I'll have no fuel gauge because the new tank won't have one. And it's not something that can be picked up by this instrument. The way I wired it is I put in an 12-point amp plug, and ran 12 wires through it. So the plug is maxed out. I will do final wiring routing once the tank is on. And I might even change the handlebars since I have lower handlebars for this bike. And that's my changes. I love it. Now I can look forward and see speedometer, gear, tach, trip meter, etc. right in front of me. Awesome. Hope you enjoyed. Later, next one will be the tank. Wait till you see that. See ya.